You're listening to the Intimacy Uncovered podcast, where we discuss intimacy, romance, foreplay, and sex-positive topics with your hosts, Ryan Whitfield and Lex Harris.
And we're back. Bada, boom. Lex, what's up? We're back for another episode of Intimacy Uncovered. I know you guys like, why is this guy so hype? I can't help it. This topic just makes me just feel like, listen, I got to share with everybody. When you listen, Lex, I'm going to tell you something before we get started. I don't think people understand. We've been working on this project for over a damn year.
Yeah.
And it's been like festering in me like for forever festering. I'm using big words. It's been festering in me for a very long time. You know why? Because like I said, if you listen to our intro podcast, I talked about how the movie Boomerang, the character Marcus plays such an intricate role in my life. Like I'm always trying to make sure that no matter who I come in contact with, what relationship I'm in, that I'm going to be the best of the best.
The best of the best.
And I'm looking to help every woman, every man connect in that manner. Like
Absolutely.
It's just
important.
important.
You want everybody to experience it. It's a beautiful thing when you connect.
And the biggest thing that people, and the biggest thing that people have been asking us is, why the book?
Yes.
Why now?
Yes.
And you know what? We talked, and I think the biggest thing that we came back with was this. Intimacy is such a broad topic.
Sure is. It's very broad.
And we've taken time
to make something so broad.
Very edible. It's receivable. And it's very understandable.
Yes.
So with that being said, Lex, let's get into this goddamn podcast. Let's go. What's next? What's our first segment?
Well, we're going to jump right into our hot topic, where we have our listeners kind of write in and chime in and give us some things that may be going on in their relationships or their dating lives. So today we have something from Lydia from Virginia. I've been dating a guy for 6 months. We do all types of activities, which is refreshing. He doesn't seem modest when it comes to spending, which allows us to have some pretty awesome outings. He also buys me gifts, which is all well and good. However, I'm really beginning to question the direction things are going in. Most of our conversations are on the surface. We only seem to have more of a physical connection. When I mention romance to him in an effort to make us closer, he states he is being romantic by wining and dining me, taking me out to the expensive restaurants. But we only seem to go out to these fancy places and then have sex. It all seems so shallow and on the surface, and I want more. Thoughts?
Sounds like it could be a boutique call.
A very expensive one, huh?
Yes, a very expensive one.
Well, help us out here, Ryan, because he seems to be spending money, on her. Well, it's like some type of investment, almost like stock bond or something. No. He's clearly, putting money to this relationship with Lydia, or situationship.
Situation.
The way you looked at me, situationship.
Lydia, let me chime in and say this to you. You're looking for romance. Let's kind of define what romance is, so that way we understand what's on the other side of the word romance, right? So, romance is when someone does something to make you feel special,
right, and
does not look for anything in return.
Gotcha.
The opposite of romance is the word charm.
Bring it on home.
When someone does something for you only to get something in return. So it sounds like you are being charmed on the consistent basis. When you seem like you're looking for romance.
Right.
So.
And that's how, right? I think a lot of people tend to confuse this one, because the lines can get blurred very easily. Like, look at Lydia. She's probably, thinking as though, oh, wow, this guy.
She seems like she's eating healthy, or she's eating good.
Like he's really, trying to make an effort. I'm sure she's trying to look at it from a positive lens. Like, he's making effort. He wants to not just have a Netflix and chill situation. He wants to take me out and do things.
Well, she has to, first of all, she has to have some type of standard.
Well, she has standards.
Well,
sure.
When I say standards, meaning that she has to be understanding that if she's just going to accept going out to dinner and then she's going home and she's being physical, she's setting a pattern.
So you're saying she's been doing this for too long, because it's been 6 months?
Well, I'm saying, listen, before you even lay down with the guy, I think you guys should have went more places than just to eat.
Okay.
Like the whole thing we talk about with this whole thing with being connected, having intimacy with someone.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what his ideas are? Do you know what his likes are?
Mm-hmm.
Does he know yours?
Right.
That's the first step.
Right.
That's the intellectual intimacy,
Mm-hmm.
right? It seems like you guys are doing a portion of the experiential intimacy, which is going out to eat. But just from the story, it doesn't sound like they're doing anything else.
Right.
They're skipping everything else. So it doesn't sound like they're really gotten to know each other. She said everything's on the surface. She's going straight from experiential intimacy, which is going out. And she's only getting a snippet of that.
And it's not just going out. It's, having those type of outings that both put you guys in that vulnerable state, as a unit,
I think you're being very generous calling him a unit. She didn't even sound like she was a unit. She just said, he's taking me out to eat.
Yes.
Now, I don't even know what fancy restaurant she's even claiming.
Right.
Right? She never speaks about this, but I'll say this. She's missing key components in being connected with this person.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe this person doesn't want to connect with her. Maybe he only wants to do the small portion or the surface experiential things, which is going out to eat.
But why why spend money and do those things? I guess if money, maybe is an issue for you, then it's not really a big deal. Is that maybe what you're saying?
Well, some guys, listen, may see nothing more but the physical with this person.
Okay.
So I don't need to open up, be vulnerable with her. I keep it on the surface.
Gotcha.
Right? I take her out. She always wants to eat. We eat good.
Mm-hmm.
And then in return, I'm just charming her to get what I want.
Right.
She wants to eat. I want the cookies.
And maybe she obviously doesn't want to eat. She wants to do other things.
But then listen, she doesn't have to go to where they're going to get physical. She should, let me say this.
Mm-hmm.
She has a choice. So obviously she's enjoying the physical because the guy's not taking it from her. He's, taking her out to eat, and she's going right along with the game plan of going home and being physical.
Mm-hmm.
So Lydia, you skip some steps.
Okay.
Find a guy that you can have some intellectual intimacy, that is.
Mm-hmm.
And the next thing is, after that, let that build. Do some experiential things. Stop just eating. Do some other things. Some outdoor activities. Do some museums. Go kind of try to dig down and find some, depth with this person of who he is.
Right.
The next thing after that, you should be building up some type of feelings.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, what I'm saying is that explore every part of intimacy and all 5 types that we talk about in the book.
Right.
It's key.
It is key.
If you come into us or you come into the situation and you're only doing one here and another here, which is you're doing the experiential, the small portion of just eating, and then it's ending up in a small portion of the physical intimacy, which is sex, you're limiting yourself.
Absolutely.
My advice
and if you're
to you,
leading with the physical,
and my advice to you,
it's not good.
It's not good. It's this. Remove yourself out the situation.
Right.
And put yourself in a situation where, guess what? You're getting what you want from a romance standpoint from day one.
Right.
So let me just clear this up. If a guy is doing things for you with nothing in return to make you feel special, he's providing you with romance. But if a guy is doing things or doing something and he wants something in return, you're being charmed.
Okay.
So on this one, Lydia, you're being charmed.
All right. So charm is selfish and romance is selfless.
There you go.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Lydia, get out the charm box.
Get out, girl. Get out.
Well, listen, Lex, I enjoyed this segment. We're going to take a quick break from our sponsors.
Yes, let's hear a word from our sponsors, and then we'll roll into our other favorite topic.
Be right back.
Q&A.
Welcome back to the Intimacy and Podcast Show. We are back again.
Yes, we are. We're ready to go into our Q&A.
All right, so what do you got for us, Lex?
So today's Q&A: has technology ruined dating?
So, that's a real.
Yes.
That's a loaded question. I got a lot of responses. I'm trying to figure out which one to pull in first.
I know.
So first out, let me give you my spiel. When it comes to the dating platforms online, they all vary.
Yes, they do.
Okay, so let's break them down. You have the free ones.
Okay.
And then you have the paid ones. Okay, so the paid ones are people that are very serious about being in a relationship.
Okay.
The free ones are like, okay, I'll be on here, but I'm not paying to be in a relationship, right?
Right, got you.
Okay, so what happens, the paid ones will be on the free ones, but the free ones won't be on the paid ones.
That's right.
Because they're like, I don't feel like I need to pay for a relationship.
Yeah.
All right, so now let's dive into it.
Okay.
So a lot of times we go into the free ones looking for situations.
Okay.
Right? So we look for something fruitful, some type of, I don't have time, I'm busy. Maybe I just want to pick who I want.
On the free ones.
Yeah, on the free ones. I'm not seeing exactly who I want.
Right.
So you're either on Tinder or you're on POF.
Okay.
You may be on one of the other ones, Cupid or whatever the case. It's a lot of them, but the main ones are these two I'm talking about.
Gotcha.
Right? So you're on these websites or you're on these dating platforms. One of them says, pick what you want. Who do you like?
Right.
You pick them. I hope they pick me.
Mm-hmm.
Now what happens is after you pick them,
I hope you pick me.
I hope you pick me. Right now, you meet this person right online. You connect. They like you. I like them.
Right.
What happens is, okay, where do we go from here? Now, here is my damn issue.
Okay.
My issue is that I'm kind of old school, right? I like to kind of see the person in person because guess what? We kind of exchange body language.
Gotcha.
Now, online, there's no body language.
Right.
There's emojis, but I don't feel connected to an emoji. I mean, that shit feels, I don't even know how I feel. I'm just like, what does that mean?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they may put the wrong emoji and I may get the wrong feeling.
Right.
But if I see you in person, and now here's a twist to it. If I meet you in person, I'm going to walk away with your phone number immediately based on body language, conversation, content of the conversation, and connection.
Okay.
I meet you online. I see your pictures. I feel like I like your pictures. I feel like I like your profile. I like what you read.
Okay.
I like what you said. I don't even get your phone number. So I got to spend a few nights, few days going back and forth saying the same conversation that I've said to about 8 other people.
Okay.
Right? That's where I feel like dating has changed.
Right. Yes.
There's no interaction.
Because you have to like filter out and make sure this person's not crazy. Make sure.
Well,
I mean, or you just have to make sure.
But how do you filter out if someone's crazy?
I don't know. So, the whole back and forth conversation thing.
Yeah. So what happens is
interesting online.
For me, I want to get to see who this person is right away.
Okay.
Because I've had some crazy experiences.
Right.
I'm trying that before.
Right. On the paid or unpaid? It's like,
both. Now,
as you highlighted.
No, let me say this. So I'll give you my tell on it. Most of the people that have been on the paid one seem like they've been well traveled. They're well traveled, and career wise, they seem to be really in their career, and they really don't have a lot of time. So they really want to look for someone that is on the same page with them. They travel a lot. They're on the same page. And
so it's a little different from the
it's a big
unpaid,
difference.
like the pool of people.
The pool of people.
Okay.
Now, being that the other one is free,
right?
They're going to be a lot more people.
Right, absolutely.
And the paid people, they really are they're really serious about finding someone.
Right.
So it's one of those things where, to answer this question, I will say this. The dating spectrum has definitely changed.
It's definitely changed. Ruin may be a strong word. Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't want to say ruin because for me, I used to be the mall guy.
The mall guy.
Yeah, the mall guy. I would go to the mall and I would see you at the mall. I mean, this was back in my heyday. I used to go to the mall and that's where I would really like meet you because this is where I was pulling them at an earlier time in my life. I was pulling them at the mall. You go to the mall, you dress up, you go to the mall, you see them, you might buy them, some from the.
Where was you posted up at? In the Macy's or Nordstrom's?
No, I wasn't posted up inside it. I wasn't in one particular area, but I will tell you, I did play Pentagon City pretty heavy. If anyone is in the area and knows about Pentagon City in the Washington, D.C. area, Pentagon City was my area.
Okay.
That was my target.
Got you. Let's get back to the
Okay. I rambled off. Sorry about that. So back to the answer. So dating has definitely changed.
Okay.
Online is one of those things where you don't know what you're getting.
Right.
And then here's the topic or the term I hear a lot when I was on it. Creep.
Right.
So I always will wonder, what the hell do you mean by creep? Don't be a creep. So what happened is anytime I would meet somebody, I'd be like, what are you talking about with this creep shit? Right? So they always say, no, you're sending me these crazy, nasty pictures, pictures of your privacy. So,
you?
No, not me. Okay. I'm saying in general. So here's my take on it. Guys, listen. if you're on these sites, if a female is feeling you, right? You don't know when it's time to send her a dick pic. I mean, let's just be honest. It's not on the website.
It's never on the website.
Never on the website.
Never.
It should be at least if she'll ask. She'll say, "Hey, send me something."
She will ask.
No matter of fact, she'll say, "Send me something special."
Yes.
If you don't hear those words, send me something special.
Yeah. Let me speak to that one.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because as a lady, you're absolutely right.
You don't want to see the pic.
We don't want any unsolicited pics.
But you know why we do it?
For sure.
I'm gonna tell you why we do it. The reason why men send dick pics immediately, of course, they're trying to see what women are going to bite.
Okay.
However, a lot of times they have no training or no formal understanding of how to interact or meet these women. Because think about it.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I just told you,
Right.
I would meet women or I would run into women in person at the mall when it was a younger situation, or as you got older, you would meet them out. But what happens is you have to have a certain charisma. You have to have a certain courage. You have to have some type of swagger about yourself when you meet somebody in person, right? You get online, you don't have any swagger. All you got to have emojis and some goddamn keystrokes and dick pics, right? And that can really ruin it. So here's what happens. After one or two guys send some dick pics, in the female's mind, she's already set on every guy's a creep.
Right.
So when a decent guy comes by, she's already on guard. Like, hey, you better not ask me for no damn dick pics because that's not what I want.
No, I mean, and you better not send me any dick pics. And that's not fair. Let's not say all of the ladies frame of mind are that way. But you don't understand from a woman's perspective. Most of the time, women encounter more guys, trying to get at her or hit on her. This is more of a issue that women encounter on a regular basis. So we're automatically kind of on that guard.
Stop right there. I got an issue.
Okay.
All right, my issue is this.
What is it?
I get the guys are being a little bit perverted with the dick pics. But I want to say this. Ladies, on these websites, these platforms, you're killing me with this makeup. I'm going to say this again. You're killing me with the makeup. I'm going to tell you why. If I want to try to date you, be with you, vibe with you, connect with you, I really want to see who you are.
Okay.
Listen, it's okay. We all have a bump here, some acne here,
okay.
a discoloration over here.
Right.
So at the end of the day, if I'm going to be with you or I'm going to connect with you, I'm going to see it one way or another. So if you're going to have from a blemish, you got to balance out your profile. You cannot have 5 out of 5 glamour shots because that's not real.
Okay.
I mean that's the
that makes sense. It makes sense.
You gotta balance it out because what happens is you get online, you see these 5 glamour shots, and you really think that's who it is, and you go to the pool with this person, and that's not the person.
It's not the person.
That's not the person. She's not who she was in those 5 pictures.
You get in with Tyra and get out with Whoopi.
There you go. You get in with Tyra, get out with Whoopi. That's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. So listen, that's my take on it.
But you know what? Hey, before you wrap that up, let me just also throw this.
Go ahead.
Back to you guys too. The same thing applies for the men, guys. You can't post photos of back when you were in your frat days, or back when you had a 6-pack when you were working out.
What's wrong with my Gamma Phi Gamma?
You can't do that.
Why? I used to step. Like, what do you mean?
No.
Gamma Phi Gamma. What are you talking about?
Very realistic as to where you are now, as far as...
I'm working a double job, so I'm going with the pictures.
No throwback pics.
I know, but listen, I'm working a double job, so I'm giving you what I used to. This is representative to who I am. It's the same as makeup.
Of who you used to be.
Well, no, it's the same as makeup.
No, it's not the same as makeup.
I am still that same guy.
Underneath
the 2 jobs.
And I am this woman with this makeup.
Yeah, see, now I'm going to tell you the problem with that.
So.
Guys, let's do this. Let's be fair. Let's not send the dick pics. Let's wait for them to say, send me something special.
Right.
That's going to come in due time, right? Matter of fact, don't even send a dick pic. Let's just start there.
Yes.
If you're not really better, I don't see sending that. That's
right. No dick pics.
Yeah, no dick pics.
Okay.
Number 2, post the most recent pic. You got to be confident with yourself.
Yes.
Because here's what I will say. You either going to like me for who I am, or it's not even going to exist.
Exactly. So we need to know who you are.
I'm with you. So guess what? We're not going to send no dick pics. And we're not going to post any Polk High, Gamma Phi Gamma college,
No
or
throwback.
football, no throwback.
No
a
throwback
recent.
days.
And no pictures in front of a car, no pictures with money, and no pictures with no alcohol, and no pictures with your shirt off. Listen, keep it tight.
Yes.
Hey, just be who you are. You don't have to listen. You don't have to showcase it, because if she really likes you and is really digging you, she's
gonna be interested.
Yeah, she's gonna be interested. Ladies, if you got 5 pictures, you gotta give at least 2 or 3 with regular makeup, and it cannot be the same shot. And before we go, this pisses me off.
All right.
I'm tired of the pictures with the angle from up top. If you cannot get
a straightforward,
Now listen, it is 27 damn teams.
Okay.
You hear what I said? 27 damn teams.
Right.
What that means is that everybody camera has the button that you can say, give me 3 seconds, 10 seconds,
Right, exactly.
or a minute.
Okay.
So put that damn phone away from you, step away, and take a damn full figure shot. Like, listen, if you're not happy with your figure, you damn sure can't expect us to be happy with it either.
Okay. All right.
So show us the full-fledged picture of who you are.
Guys, you do the same.
Yeah, that's fine. And take off that damn makeup. Show us really who you are. Listen, let's love ourselves, whether you're male or female. Love where you are in your life right now. Ladies, love yourself without the makeup, and let's connect. I mean, that's just the bottom line.
That's it. So,
Online dating does not have to be as bad as it is, but it's too much trickery going on in the game.
all right. So it's not ruined. We just got to keep it real when we're online dating.
Okay, so that's what we come up. Online dating has to keep it real. It's not ruined, just got to keep it real, because we want to eventually get to meeting face to face.
Right. Great Q&A there. You had a lot of feedback.
Yeah.
For us.
I mean,
Thank you.
I'm chiming in. I'm keeping it.
I hope everyone had a notepad.
I'm
or
keeping
had-
it 100, 1,000 real. Keeping it everything that you.
He's very
you can think
passionate
of.
about
I'm
that
very
one.
passionate about this. I'm serious. Like, you should see how I am right now. I'm very passionate about
Yes,
this.
he had to stand up and everything.
Stand up. I'm really into this. Lex, listen, let's take a break.
Yes.
Hear from our sponsors.
We'll
We're gonna
come back
close the
with the
night.
pillow talk.
Some pillow talk, and we're gonna say goodbye. We're back to close out this podcast show. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed talking about both segments. We had the
Yes.
Q&A. We had the
I
hot
love that
topic.
Q&A.
Yeah,
And I really want to hear from everyone else too. Their topics. So, I mean, their thoughts about whether or not, technology is
feel
ruining dating.
And if you want to let us know how you feel, what your thoughts are, 2 ways. Podcast at intimacyuncovered.com. And of course, you can go to the Facebook page and share on our page when you see the podcast post.
Yes.
Lex, give us the pillow talk for.
All right, let's wind things on down. So, our pillow talk for the evening. Feelings of discomfort in a relationship are a big deal. Don't downplay it. Don't make excuses for your significant other. Don't allow it to fester. Be brave and approach the real issues head on in a non-aggressive manner. A good partner will remain mindful of your feelings always and will choose to demonstrate that they are doing their best to remain mindful no matter what the situation is.
Hot dicky D damn.
Yes.
You ain't heard that one in
So,
a long
I
time.
hope that one was helpful for you,
Yeah.
you too, Lydia.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So, I want to thank you guys for listening.
Yes.
Let's make sure that we stay connected.
Stay connected.
Yes, and if you want to stay connected with us, make sure that on our Instagram, Intimacy Uncovered, Twitter is Intimacy Uncovered. Yes, the ED wasn't available. Twitter
All right.
makes you go short. Sorry about that. Sheesh. Follow us, of course, on our Facebook page at Intimacy Uncovered. Lex, if they want to reach you.
They can reach me at AskLexHarris on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, and they can visit my website at AskLexHarris.com.
You have made it so simple. How did you do that?
Just Ask Lex Harris.
Yes,
You'll
really,
find
it's
me.
really simple. Like, you know what? We don't even need to go on any social platform. We just need to just Google you at Ask Lex Harris, and everything will come up. And as for me, Ask Ryan Whitfield at Instagram, on Twitter at Ryan Whitfield, and of course, I'm on Facebook. But most importantly, come past the Intimacy Uncovered page, share your
Absolutely.
thoughts, chime in, and until next time, let's stay
connected.
You've been listening to the Intimacy Uncovered podcast. You can win a pre-released copy of the Intimacy Uncovered book. Go sign up now at intimacyuncovered.com.